Good morning, Discord. Good morning, YouTube. Let's get into it. All right, we're opening right at the 5 moving average. Let's see what they want to do here. Let's see what they want to do. We had a slight gap up from overnight. Let's look to see how we react to, oh man, I didn't. Let's look to see how we react to 48.39 and underneath 45.43. All right, we're at the waterline. Remember, Discord, there's a lot of overlap on that 5-minute lick box, so. Let's see what we do at 45.43. We're just getting below the water. We're almost at the water line, and we're above the water here. Maybe starting that bear cycle. We'll probably look for something like this. Or like this. Probably not a lot to do inside here. And this is a little early, right? If it pops off right now, it's a little early. So, you know, I think we should wait a little bit, 15-20 minutes or so we can get some data, right? The more data we get, the easier this is going to be. Before we get started, do not consider this financial advice. Trading stocks involve risk. The owner of the channel, the traders that appear in the broadcasting and affiliate companies are not liable for any loss inflicted relating to its content. And then go to livespytrading.com so I can get you sorted. Okay. Still above the water on the 5. Also today it's going to be a short stream, not too short. I'll be on for a couple hours. Today's going to be a short one, and then we'll resume our normal scheduled program tomorrow. Last 2 days we were able to use the pre-market algos. Today's a different day. Today's a different day. All right, so let's see what they want to do around the 5. So in essence, we can view this range right here, this shadow realm, as a big lick box. I don't know for a fact, I'm just guessing right now, but this might be, maybe it might be a big shadow realm here, meaning that the Big Daddy 5 owns this entire spot. So there's probably nothing to do in here, right? What I'm trying to say is I think that all this liquidity is probably liquidity from the 5. And we're almost at the water line. Now look, it'd be ideal if we see the little hesitation right here in between 49 and 48, 49.33 and 48.39. It'd be ideal. But let's say this just shoots straight up. We're gonna have to wait, identify the setup, and look for a pullback, right? That's just how it's gonna have to work. If we just keep stacking and stacking and we never find an entry, then it's gonna be difficult. It just means, all right, today's not the day for this. We have to wait for our setup. So don't feel like you always need to be in a trade. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't always have to be in a trade. You don't always have to feel like, oh man, that one left me behind. That's not a thing. Remember, if we on average only have about 3 trades in a day, if on average we only have 3 reasonable trades in a day, and one of those trades is the morning volatility. The morning one is, I'm not gonna say the lucky one, but you know, the morning one is that's where you're throwing spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Which leaves us with 2 reasonable trades on average. So if you take one of them, that's fine, that's reasonable. We can't have this unrealistic expectation and take 5, 6, 7 trades in a day. That's not how this works. And also, your scalping should be included in your 3 trades in a day. You should include your scalp in 3 trades in a day. Number 1, that is a risk mitigation, risk management goal you should have. And number 2, if you're taking a scalp, it's because maybe we're at a 50-50, maybe you're doing a counter trend play, which we don't know how either one of those are going to end up, right? So this is all based on math. We're not doing anything that we can't prove by math and statistics. So stop feeling like you need to be in every single leg of every single move. Sometimes we need those legs to play out in order to, when I'm saying leg, I mean, a up channel or a down channel with candles. Sometimes we need those legs to play out so we know where the money is. So don't feel like it left you behind. You need to start feeling like, oh, okay, they're setting you up. They're building the liquidity for you. This is how you need to think about it. Instead of, man, I missed that. Man, I missed that. I should have went in. I should have went in. Stop that. You need to get that out of your mind. And especially when we're near so many moving averages, you know that's where all the volatility is, where all the liquidity is. You already know that. So expect it, especially around this time. If you're taking less trades now, that makes perfect sense. That's the sensible thing. If you're taking less trades, that makes sense, because we're around areas of very high volatility. And because the volatility is very high around these areas, look at your, essentially the lick box, right? Or look at your shadow realm. So this means we don't know. This means in here, we don't know. So if the range of we don't know is this far, right? Look how wide it is. 3 points pretty much. If it's a 3-point wide range and the market is only going to move maybe 4 points in a day, then it makes sense. You understand why? If your uncertainty is 3 points, but the market moves 4 points, it makes sense that you're taking less trades. This is all math. We're still inside our 15-minute window. You know, we need to be sitting on our hands now and let the data present itself to us. All right, still above the water. Still above the water. All right, we see a lot of resistance at this 48.39, so we know this is a lot of liquidity here. Dre, what are you confused about? Can everyone hear me or no? Dre, what are you confused about? I forgot. Okay. I'm confused about what? I forgot. You are confused. You're right. You're very confused. All right, let's see what they got. All right, we got good liquidity built up in this magenta here. Let's see if this magenta, if they break the magenta and break underneath the 5. Or we want to see if they're going to break the magenta and form a secondary liquidity above the 5. All right, magenta's holding up so far. All right, we're at a key level on the 5. We're at 49.01 on the 5. Remember, something like this would be ideal. If it breaks and just shoots off without us, there's nothing we can do about that. We're gonna have to wait for an entry. All right, if you're in the Discord, we hit the key level up here on the 5. Also another key level on the 1. So let's give a second for this to play out. Let me share the screen share. We're gonna go down to our trading plan, look for a continuation off the 5 MA. All right, if you didn't take that play by now, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Let's get back to it. If you're interested in learning how to trade with us, go to the website, livespytrading.com. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Go to that website. Stop being weird. Giving away the answers to the test, and you're you're afraid to join the Discord with the answers on there already. It's insane. Now look, I know some of you are looking at like, oh man, look, the price is going right on this yellow path. That doesn't mean anything, okay? This means absolutely nothing. It's just luck. Just remember that. It's literally just luck. There's no way I could know that this is gonna happen. So we need to pay attention to the price action, not the yellow drawing on the screen. That doesn't mean anything. Secondary liquidity would still be reasonable. Number one, we're above the 5, right? So we don't want to bet on puts above the 5. We at least have to be below the 5 at minimum. Unless you're saying you know that this is the top somehow, then you need to share the secrets. So again, don't pay attention to the path. The path is just an idea of what the price needs to look like. Just an idea. It doesn't mean it's going to follow that. We need to look at the actual price to see if it's doing, you know, some type of something like this. It's not going to be exact. And let's say if it breaks down below this, right? Because you see the flexion here. Let's say if it breaks down below, it would still be reasonable for a flexion to start another magenta above the 5. Because we know that the 5 has all the liquidity. Thank you, Dre Day, but it's just important that we don't get ahead of ourselves. I don't want to give false hope. I'm not here to give false hope or none of that. This is all probabilities and statistics. I don't know for sure. There's nothing 100% in what we're doing. That's why risk management is the most important thing. The most important thing. If you're looking for puts, it has to be under the 5. At minimum, it has to be under the 5. Because we're going to see if we grab liquidity from the 5, right? If we grab this liquidity, stop everybody out, and then continue to maybe 45, 43. If you're looking for safety puts, it has to be underneath the 50. So let them figure this out up here. Here, let's do this. All right, now we can see what they want to do. Wait for it to be obvious. I don't know that this is going to be here, so I can take this away. Just an idea to let you know that as long as we're above this 5, we still have an opportunity to create another magenta. So let's see which way the momentum carries us. Above the water, above the water, above the water. All right, Discord, if you took the break of the magenta, you need to protect this trade now, because we're at the 5, right? If you took the break of magenta, protect the trade. All right, we're at the water line, which is the 5. So we know there's a lot of liquidity here. A lot of liquidity here. We're at the top of this liquidity right here. You know, it'd be ideal if we get underneath and retest it, right? So what is this? This is 747.36. 747.23. Give it a little bit of time. If you took the break in magenta, you need to protect this trade now. All right, we're gonna see if we stay inside purple or if we break above purple. Okay. Adjust your stops. All right, we hit the target. Figure out your life now. Okay. All right, so look, we see a hesitation on the 1 minute at 47.49. Let's see, 47.49, right here. Right here's a hesitation on the 5-minute chart. Here's a hesitation on the 1 minute chart. Perfection, protect your trade. If you're on YouTube, it's going to be damn near impossible. You need to join the Discord to get access to all the charts. This is for the Discord members. This is for everybody else. Good luck. This is why I told you when we broke above the 5, this is all I got. This is all we got planned out, right? To the top of the lick box. Protect your trade. If we're looking for continuation, underneath 45.43. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, we'll call this one a win right here. Even if you waited for this one down here, no big deal. Look at this hesitation right here, right? For the bolt. If we look at the hesitation, 47.53 to a 47.17. This is 47.81, 47.27. Pretty good for eyeballing it. Pretty good for eyeballing it. God damn. Look at the money we just printed. Only for Discord members. If you're not in the Discord, sucks to suck. Dig a hole and get in it. Easy money. Easy money. This for everybody else. This is for YouTube. Good luck. This is for Discord. Oh, look at the money we just printed. Get out of my face. Protect your trade. Oh my goodness. We had a very good day. Now, if we make it down to 45, what is this? 45, 43, expect violence. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The perfect rejection off the top of the lick box, which I warned everybody. Hey, look, we're at the top. I don't have anything past this. Here we go. Easy money. Easy money. There you go, Chenko. You made money. Don't be upset with making money. We made money. That's what we're here for. You accomplish your task. And look, the more we do this, you'll see. Let me just let the play out. Let me let it play out. Let me at least follow. This is for y'all, right? This stuff right here, this is for you all. Matter of fact, we can actually see the hesitation from this candle body to the wick. From the candle body to the wick. Not bad. Not bad. I get lucky sometimes. I get lucky. If you're watching on YouTube and you don't understand what just happened right in front of your face, and you don't want to join Discord, I don't know what's wrong with you. I really don't know what's wrong. There's only so much proof I can give you. If you don't want to make money, that's on you. Figure out your own life. Look at the money we just printed. All right, we're coming up to 45, 43. We need to start tightening these stops, okay? I'm not saying it's not going to continue. What I am saying is that it's going to get violent right here. So if you're looking for an entry, wait for underneath whatever I have right here. All right, I took some off the table. Here's the violence we expected right at 45, 43. I'm just going to clean up the chart just a little bit. Got a little bit of room on that 5 minute. If you're not going to survive the week cycle, you need to figure out what you want to do now, how much money you want to take now. Absolute perfection. Absolutely perfect. Right to the bottom of the lick box. Now we need to figure out what they want to do in here, right? Let's check on VWAP. So let's see where they want to grab liquidity from if there's going to be continuation to the downside. Maybe the 5, maybe VWAP, maybe they're going to be at the same time. We'll find out. But we're also curious about this purple right here, okay? All right, now we're gonna get a chance to see if they, if we're gonna stay in the shadow realm. Bottom of purple, top of purple, bottom of purple. We're gonna see if we're gonna stay in the shadow realm or if we're gonna do this right here. So we're at the 5 and VWAP at the same time. A lot of liquidity right here. look, remember, we want to see if we're going bottom of purple, top of purple, bottom of purple, top of purple, bottom of purple. So we gotta see if this pattern's gonna play out or if they're gonna break it. Retest maybe somewhere down here, could be a little lower, and then continue up. Or even if they wanted to grab liquidity off purple again. So now we need to wait. A lot of chaos right here at between 5 and VWAP. I think this blue and this teal might have a wedge forming. Let's use blue and teal. My runners got stopped out on the 5. It's hectic right now, so maybe stay away for a bit. We see this magenta still holding up. Use blue and teal. I'm here. I'm just being quiet. Okay, really quick, I just want to highlight something. This morning we talked about how the market on average moves, what, 4 or 5 points in a day? From 45.59 to 49.29. That's about 4 points, right? So we need to manage our expectations, me included. This is the 4 points, right, in a day. The market moved 4 points in a day. That's a good day. This is exactly what I said this morning. So managing the expectation, we all need to work on that. All right, look on this one. We had our break of purple, the retest of the purple, and the rejection. You got to protect this trade now. We're coming up to key level 49 again. And also not far behind it is the blue. So be careful here. And then not far behind that is top of the lick box. So remember, we're in purple until we're not. We broke the purple, the retest of the purple, the rejection of the purple. Everything happened the way it should. Protect your trade. If we BRR above 49.33, great. We got about a minute 45 on the candle. And now we have to worry about, watch, look. Top of magenta, bottom magenta, top of magenta, bottom magenta. So now we have to worry about this movement here. If you're not willing to wait for the movement, take your money. This 49 is 49 is giving them an issue, right? All right, brand new candle. Still struggling at 49. All right, I'm probably gonna take something off the table soon. I'm gonna take a little something off the table. I didn't really have the best entry on this, so I'm gonna take a little something off the table. You know, we protected our trade a long time ago, so we can't lose from here. So So now we're just seeing how much we can get out of it. This is the tricky part, right? This is the tricky part. All right, there we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted right there. Easy money. Easy money. Bam. We'll call this one. This is a beautiful play. Beautiful play. Protected, right? Easy. Now we got to deal with 49.33. Apply some violence here. All right, I'm gonna start adjusting my stops. I'm gonna take something off the table. Now I got in early enough to where I can't lose, so all the runners and everything's moving up. So, you know, we're solid with this play here. Very beautiful, very beautiful. This is what we like. This is what we like right here. I could have had a better entry, but you know, it was enough to protect. Now we can't lose from here, no matter what. This is the part that I hate. You know, half of me is like, just take the money. Okay, here we go. Half of me is like, take the money and run. And the other half's like, every time you do that, it slaps you in the face and keeps going. This is the hard part. Right? The only put entry had to be underneath 45.43. And the call entry, somewhere over here, right? Somewhere over here was the call entry. Very simple. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. I need to focus here. Oh, come on, please give me. There we go. I'm gonna be quiet. I need to focus for a little bit, but I'm here. I'm just paying attention. All right, Discord. Let's pay attention to. I'm gonna go into the trading plans right now. I'll actually share the screen with everyone so everyone can see. Screen share. All right, look. Let's look at the cup and handle. Right, this is one of the plays. We wanted to see it spike up, retrace back down to about 43.95, and then push up again, right? So now look what we see. It spiked up, retrace back down. We're off from 43.95. It didn't get this deep. It didn't get that deep. Yeah, the next move needs to be a break and retest above this blue right here. Yeah, this one played out, right? This move right here played out to perfection. The next move, we don't know. We don't know. We need to see a significant break above, retest, and then rejection. Yeah, thank you, Mowgli. Appreciate it. Absolute perfection, right? Doesn't get any better. Does not get any better. It's about to... I'm still here. I just need to focus on this real quick because I'm trying to figure out where I want to adjust my stops to. So I survived a little bit. I'm probably gonna move everything. I'm gonna fly a little bit close to the sun here because this is the part that I hate. So, you know, I'm gonna see if I can get my first set out, take a little something off the table. We're still doing okay. We're still doing okay. We just need to see if we can break, retest, and reject off of this blue right here. See, here's the thing. I don't know if I'm willing to survive another significant pullback all the way to the bottom of this magenta right here. I don't know if I'm willing to survive that. So now I need to figure out my life right here. I'm going to take something off the table shortly. Now I see we're still above the water, above the water, above the water. But I'm just not built for significant pullback. I just like to get my money and get out. Mowgli, your best bet, join the Discord. Join the Discord, invest in yourself. That's your best bet. They figured out my life for me right here. So this took me out on, what is this? The 49.33 level took me out. So we're gonna see how long we're gonna let these runners go. Here, go to this website. Oh wait, that's not the website. The website's website's already on the bottom of the screen. Man, this is the part that I never hold. I'm not gonna survive significant drawdown. I already know that about myself, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, check it out. Take your time. But that's your best bet. You need access to the 5-minute chart in order to trade with us. It's going to be very difficult off of YouTube. Oh man, see now I want to move my runners, but I know there's a lot of volatility right here. I don't know if I'm willing to survive. I don't know if I'm willing to survive, but at least I got a second bite at the apple. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be quiet for a little bit. I need to get up and walk away. That's what I really need to do. My stops are set. I can't lose from here. I'm just gonna get up and walk away. I'm gonna circulate some blood. I'll be right back. Don't overtrade. Look at the money we just printed. Look at the money we just printed. I couldn't get up and walk away, but whatever. Look at the money. Look at the money we just printed. Absolute perfection on the call out, if I do say so myself, and I did. Now I can adjust everything. I got even more room to breathe. All right, we had a good day. We had a very good day. God, look, the put scenario had to be underneath 45, 43. That's just the answer. The call scenario was up here. If you wanted to wait for purple, I think it was a little bit late on this purple, but that didn't change. Or you could have waited for the safety of the break and retest above the blue. I told everyone in the Discord, blue. Look for blue, right? Here's the money. Collect your money. Do whatever you're going to do. Now you can do whatever you need to do. Easy money. Easy money. I highlighted it with a 2 and everything to let everybody know. This is highlighted with a 2. Easy money. Look at the money we just printed. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster sometimes. Look at the money we just printed. I told everybody what was going to happen. You got to join the Discord. You got to join the Discord. Oh, look. You see the wedge that was forming here that I drew? And then I even identified this, whatever this key level was right here. Look at the money we just printed. Let me see something. This was 48, 49-ish. Okay, yeah. So the top of this lick box right here was pretty much lined up with this resistance right here. Easy money. Protect your trade. Damn, I survived 2 waves this time. I survived wave 1 and wave 2. First set got stopped out here, but we're on runner, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Look, Discord. I told everyone where to get in. This is, you know, if you didn't want to do it here, right? When we went on the break of the wedge, then you had the opportunity here. This is good money. Remember, if we get 4 or 5 points swing, look at the money we just printed. Look at the money we just print. Oh my goodness. Look, Mowgli, I'm telling you right now, I'm the best. I only do 1 or 2 contracts at a time. Bounce build up enough, we'll join the Discord. Brother, listen, go watch my videos. Every single day we do this. If you're still confused on what you need to do, this is not for you. I'm showing the proof in real time, live. And you're still like, I don't know. This ain't for you. It's just not. I'm not going to... If you can't see what just happened right in front of your face over the last 2 hours, this is not for you. You're never going to be comfortable. So just don't even worry about it. If you want to make money, if you're serious about investing in yourself, then look, all the answers are on the 5-minute chart. You don't have access to the 5-minute chart. Or if I'm sitting here for 6.5 hours a day telling people how to make money, and you don't think it's worth $9 out of that full day to say, hey, look, man, I appreciate, here's a coffee. $9 out of the, if you think that's too much, then we probably don't see eye to eye. But you're not going to get any more confidence than me literally showing in real time the perfection. I'm like, what more confidence do you, this is insane. We do this every day. And I get it, it's sketchy, but the data's there. That's all the data you should need. If you need more data than perfection in the stock market, if you need more than that, this ain't for you. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad, Mowgli. I get hyped. But look, go and look at all the videos that I put out, right? Go look at all the videos. Go back through the live streams. You'll see for yourself. All the data's there. All the data's there for you, brother. I get hyped. It's probably because we just had a really good trade, so I'm a little amped. But it's not just you. Trust me, it's not just you, Mowgli. It's a lot of people say the same thing, like, I don't know. And I'm thinking, like, what? How? Like, I'm giving away perfect plays. Perfect plays. And people are still like, I don't know. And I'm just mind boggled by that. But it's not you, trust me. How'd you find it, Mowgli? Did it just come up on your because I can't even find my own stuff. Did it just show up on your search, or did one of the videos show up, or I don't know how it shows up, but it doesn't even show me my own stuff. Let me man, I probably want to take, I might exit this trade right here. Or I'm gonna fly close to the sun here, and then we'll see what happens. But this was a very excellent trade. Oh, okay. Oh, really? It showed up? Damn. Moving up in the world. Because usually it doesn't even show up. Or you gotta scroll through like a shit ton of pages. I'm about to get stopped out. Okay, good trade. Good trade. Woo! Okay, now we need to take a break. We had a we had a very good day, right? We had a very good day. We do all right. Let me clean up the chart really quick. Oh, you have to scroll down? Yeah, that's weird. Even with me, when I try to look for my own stuff, it's like 8-9 pages back on my own account. They hate me. Okay. All right, look, we could see this pattern right here, right? We could see this. So let's see how we react to back down at this blue. I think there's a lot of liquidity on this blue. Let's see how we react to it And if not, then we're gonna have to look for this teal right here, okay? We're gonna have to look for something like this. So if they want to continue in the magenta here, let me see if I can set it up. He said, chill, I just got here first day. My bad, Mowgli. My bad, man. All right, let me oh yeah, the no scam here. Look, I'll show you what we do inside the Discord. Screen share. So look, every morning I make a trading plan. Every day we post the wins every single day. Unless I'm just some kind of crazy psychopath that just goes and randomly posts shit in the Discord. And then we have where is it? And then the members post their wins. Yeah, the members post their wins. So, yeah. That's what the Discord looks like inside. Trading plans. Wins every day. Every single day. Every day. Doesn't matter what day. You name it. There's a win there. Alright, I'm going to go back. No scam here, brother. We don't need to scam. The market tells us exactly what we need to do. Alright, look. So if we stay inside of this magenta right here, top, bottom, top, bottom. If we stay inside, that means we're just inside the magenta, right? We want to look for something ideal would be if we went to the top, tested the bottom right here, and shot back up, right? So a retest of this blue right here, while still being inside of this magenta. This would be ideal, okay? Otherwise, this is probably going to be a no man's land in between here and here. Like this, it's probably going to be no man's land. And then we'll have a better idea if we break this teal here of what we should expect. Otherwise, we had an absolutely fantastic day. Absolutely fantastic. Couldn't have asked for a better day. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to let this settle out a bit. I'll be right back. Don't overtrade. I got a bad heart, so I need to circulate some blood every now and again. I'll be right back. Don't overtrade. Okay, I'm back. All right, look, let's see what we got. Let's see. Okay, so this one's still playing out. Look, we still stayed inside of what? The magenta right here. So we're still inside the magenta. There's nothing to do as long as we're inside the magenta. You see what, I mean, we see what it is, right? We see where the liquidity is. It's in the magenta on our diagonal liquidity. Now, if this breaks, we want to be below this liquidity box right here, right? So whenever this happens, wherever it happens, let me just clean this up. We want to be below for puts because we don't want to fight this trend, right? We'll know we can fight the trend probably somewhere over here underneath this liquidity box. That's when we can start to fight it a little bit. Now, if we break magenta, it's going to be a scalp, maybe until we get to teal. And make sure everyone's paying attention. Maybe it's a scalp to teal because we have to watch for what? We got to watch for bottom of teal, top of teal, bottom of teal, top of teal, right? So we identified that the break of the blue was our algorithm to show us our bigger trend. So now we see the bigger trend, which is most likely the teal. Most likely it's the teal, okay? Yeah, that kind of works with the 1 minute as well. I'd use the 5 minute though. The 5 minute looks a little cleaner. I think this teal may be a little more accurate on the 1 minute though. It looks like it's a little more accurate on the 1 minute. Okay, same concept. Apply it to this, to the 1 minute. I'm just gonna clean this up really quick. Yeah, unfortunately I gotta get out of here early today, but we're gonna do it again tomorrow. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. Identifying this super lick right here was very helpful, right? You see that how we had the, I mean, obviously this played out, but the break and retest was also another help. Also, the break and retest above this blue right here was a big help. You know, if it's just an ugly grind inside of this magenta, it's gonna be really tough to find a call entry, right? It's gonna be really tough to find a call entry unless you got in at blue, or preferably whenever we called it. You could have done on purple, on the retest and reject right here, but I think blue was the better call for us, right? For obvious reasons. Okay, this is what I got with the information we have right now. This is what I got with the information. Unfortunately, I got to call it early today, but we're going to do it again tomorrow. So if you're going to sit here and do this, talk to each other. Don't just stay quiet. Talk to each other. Wait for the move. Don't try to call the top. Use this lick box. Use this one right here. Okay? Use this one. Let me see. 48, 51, 42. Use the one on the 5. Yeah, if we stay just ugly grinding up from blue, it's not going to be easy to find an entry. Okay. And then, yeah, that's all I got. Underneath here, we can fight the trend a little bit. So not only do we want to break this teal here, we need to retest 48.33 and reject for puts. Now we got time for that. Runch time. So the runch time grind. We're in runch. So we'll see if they make a move after lunch, okay? After lunch, maybe you may see a scalp opportunity if we break one of these magentas. Maybe a scalp opportunity. Just don't overstay your welcome and go level by level. Yeah, that's all I got. Again, the put scenario is going to be, let me see. It's actually on the screen already. It's actually on the screen already. Let me clear this one. And then something like that. Which means there is probably a 50-50 here. And there's no man's land right here. Oh, okay. So the lick box is no man's land. Yep, that makes sense. The lick box is probably no man's land. That makes sense. I'll just take away the 50-50. So remember, I don't know when, but if we break this magenta here, scalping a reasonable call entry, maybe somewhere down here. Maybe somewhere there if it breaks and retests this blue. To grab liquidity off the blue or the top of the lick box here, that may be a reasonable call entry. Otherwise, it's going to be tough in here to find a call entry. And then puts, you see where it is, below 48.33, okay? All right, Discord, you guys got anything for me? Anything for me, let me know now because I'm going to have to call it. All right, YouTube, it's been a pleasure. If you're interested in learning how to trade with us, go to livespytrading.com. I'll get you sorted out. If you need more data, go through all my videos. Well, obviously you're here now. Go through the videos. You'll see the weekly breakdown, how we go day by day. This is not an anomaly. We do this every day. Doesn't mean we're going to win every day. We just get lucky every day. Anyways, YouTube, has been a pleasure. Have a good day. Goodbye.